NSJT, no secrets, just truth. Jazreel Emil Kavan. I come before you saying that this is not just a mere tactic to gain favor with the Most High. It's not a tactic to get those who have not heard my voice to listen in. It's not a tactic to bring you to the table to see what life is truly about, but it is a gesture of goodwill and faith to take what is hidden and put it in plain sight, to allow you to hear for yourself the truth, Lovelosophy, the philosophy of the heart, the philosophy of the mind, the philosophy of the body, the truth for the first time. We all say that we know the truth, but deep down inside we know that we don't know as much of the truth as we want to know. Sometimes we turn a blind eye to the truth, ignoring its significance, its power. In defiance, we fall for things that are temptations, temptations that we should have no desire of, but yet we do. I come to you speaking of a rare art, a form of thinking that has been gone from our world for thousands and thousands of years because we refuse to open our eyes and actually see with our eyes the truth. We refuse to remove the veil. We pretend with the mask on as if this is a masquerade, but what it is a tragedy of each person dying a little bit alone on the inside, hoping that something will change their projection, their path, allow them to be able to remove their mask and be truthful to themselves and the world around them, allow them freedom amongst themselves to be released from the bondage of what society deems as popular or what society deems as beautiful, what society deems as strength, what society deems as love. I say this because we live in a world where opinions does matter, where bullying does matter, where making a mistake could cost somebody their life, not just their life literally, but their life years away. We spend so much time preaching and teaching things that we do not do ourselves. We become lost and lawless. We become a part of the problem and not a part of the solution. So I say today that we must begin with the truth. We must begin with Lovelosophy, the study of the heart, the truth of the heart, the truth of the mind, the truth of the soul, and the truth of the body. We have to begin to heal the wounds that has been inflicted upon us. We have to begin to speak to those who have done us wrong. We have to let the doubters know that they have doubted the wrong generation, that they have doubted the wrong person, they have doubted the wrong nation, that we may be from every creed or race, but we still believe in the power of God. We still believe in the power of hope. We still believe in the power of truth. We still believe that love is a birthright, not a gift of the popular. So we stand now to speak the truth before a world, whether it's ready or not. I will speak to those who know to hear not with their ears of the body, but with the ears of their mind. For many have sought after the truth and have not been able to find it, because there has taken hold of them the old leaven of the Pharisees and the scribes of the law. And the leaven is the error, desire of the angels and the demons and the stars. For the Pharisees and the scribes, it is they who belong to the icons, who have authority over them. For no one who is under the law will be able to look up to the truth, for they will not be able to serve two masters. For defilement of the law is manifested, but undefilement brings to the light. The law commands one to take a husband or take a wife, and to beget and multiply like sands of the sea. But passion, which is a delight to them, constrains the soul of those who are begotten into this place. Those who are defiled, in order that the law might be fulfilled through them, and show that they are assisting the world, and turn away from the light, who are unable to pass by the acrons of darkness until they pay the last penny. But the Son of Man came forth from imperishability, being alien to defilement. He came to the world by the river Jordan, and immediately Jordan turned back, and John bore witness to the descent of Jesus. For it is he who saw the power which came down upon the river Jordan. For he knew that dominion of carnal procreation has come to an end. The river Jordan is the power of the body, and is the senses of pleasure. The water of Jordan is desire for sexual intercourse. John is the icon of the womb, and this is the Son of Man revealed to us. It is fitting for you to receive the word of truth, if only one receive it perfectly. But as for one who is in ignorance, it is difficult for him to diminish his works of darkness, which he has done. Those who know imperishability, however, have been able to struggle against passion. I have said to you, do not build nor gather for yourselves a place where there are brigades breaking open, but bring forth fruit to the Father. The foolish think in their heart that if they confess, we are Christian in word only, but not with power. Let's go back to that. The foolish thinking in their heart that if they confess, we are Christian in word only, but not with power, while giving themselves over to ignorance, to a human death, not knowing where they're going, nor who Christ is, thinking that they will live when they are really in error, hasten towards the principalities and authorities, and they fall into the clutches because of ignorance that is in them. For if only words which bear testimony were affecting salvation, the whole world would endure this thing and be saved. But it is in this way that they drew error unto themselves. They do not know they will destroy themselves. If the Father were to desire a human sacrifice, he would become vainglorious. In essence, man has not found the truth. Man refuses to look at the deeper inner knowledge of himself to find the truth. Refuse to blame himself for the issues and the causes of what happened in reality. They like to live in a daydream, a delusion. They love to prey upon those who have not yet found their way. They take advantage of the rules and the laws of the scribes and the Pharisees. They take advantage of what the Bible says to get away with murder, to get away with all kinds of disgusting behavior, and say to themselves that all they have to do is say, I'm saved by words and no deeds, and they will be saved. We cannot allow this to happen. If we believe in love, if we believe in truth, if we believe in fairness before the honor of God, then we cannot let this stand. We cannot become a people that allow the enemy to infiltrate, turn one against us all. We must stand as one people, as one nation, to defeat the enemy at hand. We must raise our voices to the heights of heaven. We must begin to pray without ceasing. We must begin to shape what we believe tomorrow should be. It takes us, just us, to make a change in this world, to make a change in our own lives, so that they can reflect the blessing and the glory of God. We have not seen the worst of the worst. We have not seen all there is. There is so much agony out there, so much pain out there. Our children are out there. Our mothers, our fathers, our aunts, our uncles are out there right now in the midst of the dangerous, chaotic world. We have to begin to say something. And we have to say it with compassion, with passion, with conviction, with honor, with faith. We must begin to restore the power of love. Lovelosophy is about the philosophy of the heart being unleashed upon the world as a weapon to destroy the enemy who knew not love, a weapon to destroy the enemy who believes that he is an outcast among men, that he is an outcast among angels, that he's an outcast among God. It says to love thy enemy. How many of us honestly love thy enemy? How many of us put away our petty differences to do what is right? That is the question of the day. Are we really willing to look into our enemy's eyes and say, we love you? It's okay. Your brutality will not win. Your anguish and sorrow and pain will not win here. There is no weapon formed that can destroy me. When will we put on our armor of God and defend God? For he has defended us since birth, since the beginning, from Adam and Eve. I believe now is the time that we begin to defend God with all our heart, with Lovelosophy.